We drop midnight. Matter of fact, midnight. We go monthly for the people. Yeah, we go midnight. 12 midnight. That's the fact.
Livest one.
Live is different.
Brooklyn finest one. We're here tonight
crazy, man. But you know what?
to give you a breakdown
you know what I mean? Salute.
on the NBA playoffs.
That's a fact.
That's right, baby.
Get the work done, man.
Put on my glasses, you know what I'm saying? In the background, we got MREC TV playing. MREC TV playing. Troy Ave. Chopping it up with the boy Troy Ave right now.
I'm trying to follow you.
Yeah, I mean, but we're going to get to the actual topic of this video. You know? But right now, MREC TV's on, doing this thing with Troy Ave. You know what I mean? Speaking about his life, what's going on. Also, Snoop Dogg checks Fat Joe. Diddy did what? Chris Brown got arrested. All kind of entertainment news is going on tonight. However, we are here for the NBA playoffs. That's right. Let's go New York. Go New York. Go. Blau. We're shining right now. The light is on. When the light come on, that means we're in video form. We're in video format. We're in Brooklyn's finest TV format. It's not a game. All the lights is on, all the lights are shining. Hope you can see them. You know what I mean? Because the Sprit Star, the shining light, always shining bright, shining the day, shining the night. Get it right. It's playoffs time, and that's my team. That's the home team. That's the New York Knicks. Original name, New York Knickerbockers. They play Madison Square Garden, 34th Street, Fashion Avenue, 7th Avenue, whatever you want to call it. I used to go to school behind Madison Square Garden where the Knicks play basketball. Let me get up close when I see this, because this is real, this is actual facts. Yeah, like I was saying, you understand? Me, I used to go to school, that's TCI, College of Technology, behind Madison Square Garden, where the New York Knickerbockers play basketball. Also behind there is the biggest and best post office in the world, where you get your mail and all that. I believe they pay those mailmen the most money. Real talk. So that's New York Knicks. So that's basically what I'm telling you is I'm a day one Knickerbocker. Alright, that's how I know the real name. Because, you know what I'm saying? Long story. I used to go to college right behind where the Knicks play basketball. The New York Knickerbockers. You know what I mean? And we live tonight. And we basically talking playoffs tonight. And playoffs that we're talking tonight, Eastern Conference Finals. So we're getting to the nitty gritty of this thing, right? So that's MREC TV, Troy Ave, they convo still in the background. I was listening to that previously getting into this video, so I'm just letting it play, you know what I mean, in the background. So basically, these glasses got me kind of on fire right now. But you know what I mean, I'm good with the Ray-Bans. Yeah. So it's the Eastern Conference Finals. You know what I mean? So that's the last two teams in the East. You know what I mean? So that's Belly of the Beast, Beast Mode. You know what I mean? It's going down, right? And
oh man, we got 400 people.
It seems like in the East, Indiana Pacers knocked off the Cavs. Knocked off the Cleveland Cavaliers. Easy work. Right? So Indiana Pacers knocked off the Cavs. I'm going to show you some highlights, some pictures in a while. In a sec. Just give me a second, right? So that's the Pacers. They knocked off the Cavs. The Pacers are currently one of the Eastern Conference Finals teams. They are currently awaiting the Boston Celtics or the New York Knicks. My squad, the home team. Blah. The New York Knicks. You heard I'm a New York Giant, so I roll with all New York teams. And that's that. Brooklyn is on the map. Blah, blah. Right. Righteous. You know what I mean? We don't move left. We always move righteous. You understand me? Now, like I was telling you, it's playoff time, and on the west side of things, the Western Conference Finals is also shaping up. And it seems like Ant-Man is shaping it up. And it seems like he about to knock off Stephon Curry, Draymond Green, and those Golden State Warriors. You know what I mean? Those dudes from California, California dudes, Golden State Warriors. You know what I mean? They is out of here. Basically. Ant-Man and Wasp. Wasp, I guess, would be Zach Randolph. Ant-Man and Wasp gonna knock them dudes off. Point
24 hours
blank, period. Right. So they're gonna shape up the West. Right? And then in the West, you know they got two monsters. Two big time monsters. One of the monsters is the Denver Nuggets with Jokic, Jamal Murray, and the Works, right? And then they got the next monster with the finesse, the nigga with the mad game, SGA, the dude that know how to play, drive to the lane, to the rack, bam, dunk it on your head, short range, long range, mid range, all range. SGA is nasty. Yes, that's what's popping. So in the Western Conference Finals, we're going to have SGA, the Sean Gilgeous Alexander, SGA, the new face of the NBA. Remember I told y'all that he might take the ring this year. If he doesn't, I believe the Knicks going to take it. One of these two teams is going to take it this year. You know what I'm saying? Remember I told y'all going to see this video after I upload it, you know what I mean? I ain't really want to go live right now. I just wanted to be focused and do my live and drop my live and premiere my live when I want to premiere my live. Because this is Brooklyn finest and we the livest and we do things our way and we from BK and we don't listen to no dictators. Alright? And that's that. It's playoff time and basically, my squad, the New York Knicks, is up on Boston 3-2. You understand? Yes, we're up 3 games to 2. And basically, we lost. You can say about approximately 23 hours ago. We lost the game to Boston 3-2. Actually, it was game 5. You know what I mean? And we actually got blown out that game. Here are some of the highlights in that game. If you think I'm playing, right? Here's some of the highlights in that game. Right here. That my squad got blown out, right? And that was at TD Garden in Boston, Massachusetts, right? You understand? So Jason Tatum was out, you know, and they actually played like a unit. Jaylen Brown stepped up his game. You know what I mean? He made it like a team game. He assisted the ball. He had like 12 assists for the Knights. And they just basically had a lot of good ball movement. Like the commentator is just saying, the ball movement was impeccable. They were really moving the ball. And it got to the Knicks. And the Knicks was not at home. You got to understand, the Knicks is like still in the series. Most of the games that they won, the Knicks stole. You understand? So basically, we're going back to New York. New York. The city's so nice, they had to name it twice. They're going back there for game 6 at the Garden. That's Madison Square Garden. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. So they're going to be at the Garden. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to be the Boston Celtics versus the New York Knicks. And that building is going to be live. I think it's like $700, 700 US for a bummy seat. Like a seat where you're seeing the ball is like ants. You know what I'm saying? So the Garden, as you may know, is like the richest richest arena, excuse me. It's not baseball. It's like the richest arena in the world. That's Madison Square Garden where the New York Knicks play basketball. The Knicks always be losing, but they still have the most money when it comes to NBA franchises. And that's facts, that's real facts. New York City is a big global market. You understand? So when the Knicks win, they make more money than any other fucking team. That's why they back the Knicks really hard. We back the Knicks hard, son, because that brings a lot of money in the city. You understand? When the Knicks win. You understand? And the last time Knicks went hard, I believe, was like 90-99 against the Spurs and all that. Sprewell and Allen Houston days. But the Knicks is up now. You know what I mean? All they got to do is win Game 6. I don't think they want to go back to Boston for a Game 7. So we win Game 6 and we good. You know what I mean? We great, a matter of fact. We'll be in the Eastern Conference Finals. We take Game 6. I believe tomorrow night, Friday night, we will be there giving you live analysis. We will be reporting. This Brooklyn Finest TV. You can catch us at www.youtube.com/@thepritstar. That's www.youtube.com/@thepritstar. Also, you can send all tips to www.streamlabs.com/thepritstar. Also, PayPal.me/BrooklynFinestGD. Yes. All the links that I mentioned to you are in the description. They're in thereabouts. You can check us out. Now, back to the NBA playoffs. Knickerbocker highlights is going on right here. This is a game. This was actually Game 5. This was actually Game 5. And they blew out the Knicks in Game 5, as you may know. This is just recap, right? So they took care of the Knicks.
Celtics tonight at 22 threes, and they win the elimination game over the New York Knicks.
They took care of the Knicks, man. You hear that? 127-102. And we're going to move on. So you see what's happened to the Knicks. We lost the game, but we didn't lose the series. We're actually winning the series. We're up 3-2. So we're in a good position. You know what I mean? We're in a good place. And everything is going to work out. And I believe the Knicks is going to take them down. Right. Yeah, another game that happened about 20 hours ago. That's the Jimmy Buckets game with Zach Randolph. You understand? And Golden State Warriors. And they're trying to hang on, but they're done. I believe they're done already. Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards, done them off. It's over. The season is done. You know what I mean? We're going to see. And in the West, they're going to be waiting on SGA. I don't believe Joker is going anywhere. Joker is out of here. I'm trying to find my lighter. I got it. Give me a second. I got it, B.
with the steal and the jam.
There's a Lavis where we back in the studio with the Lavis contest today. You know how we do, we always get right. The cushion's always in the air. Rest in power to my boy Two-Cent, Sean, Sleepy, Ioba. You know what I mean? My auntie Delcia, my auntie Jillian, my cousin David. Rest in power, rest in kinetic energy until I get there. Please don't try to bring me with y'all too early. I got a lot of more living to do, baby. Got a lot more living to do. I got a lot more people I gotta get back to. Even though it's been eons, they still there. Have no fear. You heard us, the young old Jesus. Please believe us. We the realest. You got to feel us. We shining. We shining today. We shining tonight. We shine all the fucking time. So make sure that you get it right. The light is on. Yeah, I mean, the light or the waterproof is on, so that means it's video time. We the livest anytime the light is on. It's Brooklyn finest, and we the livest. Know that anytime I click that light, that means we live. You know what I mean? That's basically we are the livest. Anytime you see that light, the flashing lights, right? Could start a shining light, you shine bright, right? So we out here tonight. We doing our thing. You know what I mean? I might go finish my KFC. You know, calling her, hurling, calling them. You know, I might go outside in the trenches. But that's what's popping. You know what I mean? On the Western Conference Finals, we're waiting on, you know, I believe we have Minnesota, and we're waiting on SGA. We want it to be the Wolves and Oklahoma City Thunder. And on the East, we're going to take that New York Knicks squad, you know what I mean? And we're going to revenge that, you know what I mean? Back in the day with Indiana Pacers, that's the series that I want. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, that is the series that I really want. I really want the Knicks to get the Pacers, so all they have to do is beat Boston, take one game out of those 2 games that's coming up this weekend. All they have to do is take the first one in the Garden, and we good. We run into Indiana, and the Indiana team is nobody. They just play good together as a collective. They don't really have no star, no go-to guy, so I do not believe they would beat us. We will destroy these guys in the Eastern Conference Finals. All we have to do is complete one task, that's beat the defending champions, Boston Celtics, dethrone them this weekend, right? Dethrone them and take the crown. Once we take the crown, we have the crown. A team like Indiana, which is a good team, solid team, plays together, give a good effort, but don't really have no stars. So I believe we will destroy them. We will get the revenge when Reggie Miller destroyed us, I believe in the 90s, the mid-90s, 11 seconds on the clock, scored like 3-4 baskets. I think Patrick Ewing, the Jamaican, finger rolled the ball and it rolled out. He should have dunked it, and we lost. You know what I mean? I'm taking y'all back. It's the young nigga with the wave cap. You know what I mean? Blow! It's the young old Jesus. Please believe us. We the realest. You gotta feel us. We're talking NBA basketball, National Basketball Association. We're speaking professional basketball. We are speaking on playoff basketball. So that's what it is. I gave you the wrap up of the Eastern Conference Finals, and I also gave you the wrap up of what it's gonna be for the Western Conference Finals. You can put in the comments who you think gonna be there on both sides. You can put in the lineup who you think will be there on both sides. And you could also put in the comments also who you think will be the final two teams from the East and the West in the NBA Finals. Yes, that's the actual whole championships. You know what I mean? The Larry O'Brien Trophy, the NBA Finals. Who do you think will be there come June 2025? You understand? So we will be back when the New York Knicks dethrone the Celtics. I'm outie 500. We talking basketball, and we outie. One love, y'all. It's the finest channel with the finest subscribers. Shout out to y'all. Like, share. You know what I mean? Send a tip, send a donation. You know what I mean? We out here. God bless y'all. Blah.